You are listening to Backpacker by Karin Wallén, narrated by Sarah Ovens. Part 1. Those Who Travel. Mission. Travel. Challenge yourself. Dare to be alone. Dare to make contact. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Inside the lost luggage office, a man with round glasses sat, almost hidden behind the piles of binders which had completely taken over his desk. He gestured towards Mia to sit on a chair. "How I help you, madam?" he said in broken English, his eyes fixed obliquely behind her. She reflexively turned her head to see if anyone was standing there, but there was only a smudged mirror and a toothbrush mug hanging on the wall. Strange. The place smelt funny, of spices, old documents, and something else. Maybe the minty toothpaste that was in the toothbrush cup. "My bag. It hasn't arrived," Mia said, fighting back tears that welled up in her eyes. She really didn't want to cry now. "Miss Lindell," the man said, fingering her passport and boarding pass. "Yeah, Mia," she replied. "Married?" "What? Nah." "Are you travelling by yourself?" Mia nodded in response. The man hummed a little. "From Sweden?" "Klippsund, small town, or maybe you can't really call it a town." "Sweden," the man repeated. He was clearly uninterested in hearing anything about the coastal community Mia had left behind. The little summer idyll that, at this time of year, had been draped in a tired autumn blanket of wind and rain. Mia nodded. "Yes, Sweden." "Ibramovic, very good." The man nodded in satisfaction, but quickly returned to his serious face. Now he was looking straight at her instead of sideways. "What is your purpose in coming to Malaysia, Miss Lindell?" Mia felt confused. There was a lot of talk about everything but her missing bag. But if there was one thing not to do, it was probably to oppose the Malaysian authorities. She had read about people who had been tricked into bringing drugs into the country and received harsh sentences. Death penalty, she thought. Wasn't there a death penalty for those things? What if the contents of her backpack were now exchanged for cocaine and heroin, and once she got it back, she would be the one going to jail for the rest of her life? Unless, of course, she was executed immediately. Why couldn't she just have stayed home? "I'm going to travel a bit," she said hesitantly. "How long?" The man began to write on a small pad. "A few months, but not only here, I'm going to other countries too." "A few months? Don't you have a family?" "No, yes, Dad, of course, and a brother," Mia said, feeling her face almost boil from the heat rising in her body. What did this man want? He looked at her uninterestedly and suddenly hit the keyboard of the antique computer hard with one hand, and the screen lit up. "What's that bag that you're missing?" "A backpack, 65 litres, blue. It has these straps that you can fasten things with, and then there's this sort of zipper that goes around the whole bag like a lid, so you can access—" "Backpack," the man said, typing on the computer. "So you're one of those backpackers?" Mia smiled lightly. She had never taken a backpack further than to Stockholm before. It was less than 2 hours to go there by bus from Klippsund. Sure. She had been abroad before, even if it was a long time ago now. Mallorca and London, with a suitcase, and the Finnish ferry, if that counted. Not so young anymore," the man said, studying the passport. "But quite a nice picture. Is the passport old?" Mia sighed. "I'll only be in Kuala Lumpur for one night, but I really need my luggage. Can you send the backpack to another location?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?